Ms. Worley.
Yes.
Hi, I'm Jason Sheffield. We haven't talked about this case, have we?
No.
Okay. Were you given any photographs to come along with items 21A, B, C, and D?
No.
Or is it true that you're not sure where that latent palm print came from on the item, other than it came from a truck, but you're not sure where on the truck it came from?
That's correct.
Okay. The truck it came from?
That's correct.
Okay.
We describe our evidence based on what's labeled on the lift card specifically.
Right.
In this case, they were simply labeled as being from William Bryan's truck.
Got it. And then 21C, which had some detail on it, is that a fingerprint?
I believe it was, yes.
Okay. Do you know from which finger it came from?
No.
Okay. And then 21D, is that simply you don't know what in the world that was, or that it was a fingerprint with no detail that could be used for comparison purposes?
Based on the image that I have available and from what I recall in working this case,
Yeah.
there wasn't enough detail to say otherwise, and that's primarily why the result is also negative.
Right.
There's just very little detail present, if any.
So do you have the photograph of it, the card photograph?
I have a copy.
Yeah, could I take a look at it real quick?
It's not a great copy.
May I approach that? Yes. Just take a quick look to see what you're seeing.
You
I may
want
have a question. I'm not sure that I will.
the lift cards, you said?
Yeah, the one that goes to C.
C.
Yes, please. Okay, so in looking at this, do you see any detail in it that makes you believe that it probably came from a finger?
The shape of the impression and the direction of the ridge flow is indicative of it being from a finger,
Okay.
but it's still not sufficient to compare it to any known source.
So you've got some detail that you think this probably came from a finger, but then you're looking for enough detail where you can say, now I can start counting up enough of the detail to try to match it to a known. Is that fair to
Right.
say?
Yes, so our determination for suitability is a combination of quantity and quality of detail. So while the number of features present is a part of the decision, it's not the total or whole component.
Okay, so D is probably a finger. We don't know which one.
D, I don't know. I
That's
didn't
the one
make
that
any
we're saying-
determination.
Okay, but it has some of the details that's consistent with a finger.
We were talking about 21C,
Oh, my
I
bad.
believe.
All right, so 21C is probably a finger.
It's very likely from a finger.
Okay, and then D is such that you can't even begin to determine whether it could have come from a finger or not?
Correct.
Okay, got it. And then you don't know where on the truck those things came from?
Correct.
Okay, very good, thank you.
No question, Your Honor.
No question, John.
Any redirect?
No, Your Honor.
All right. Thank you. You may step down.
Thank you.